is going on, guys? Welcome back for another moto vlog. It is bright and early. It is like, oh, that's clock. That clock's behind. It's like actually 10 o'clock. But we are headed out to, me and my buddy, who has the FC1, we are headed out to the dealership today. You guys already probably know by the title, but I'm going to be test driving the brand new 2017 Triumph Daytona 675. R, I believe. I think it's an R model. Well, guys, it's no Daytona 675, but it'll have to do. I'm super excited to ride the new bike, and I think it's even cooler because I have a 2007 Triumph Daytona, obviously, and this is the 2017. So 10 years later, you know, let's see what they got. What I'm expecting from this 2017 Triumph Daytona is the bike to just be super smooth. I believe this bike has Olin suspension and Brembo brakes, so I believe the bike is just going to be super smooth, super responsive, but I'm going to definitely give it the rundown and compare it to my 2007. The bike has a pretty high price tag on it. I think my dealer has it booked at like 14 or something crazy like that. Pretty much a new car, but I don't know. I want to see if it's worth it. Probably not going to end up purchasing the bike, but maybe next year if I could find one at the dealer or find a used one, I'd be super open to upgrading because I love the triple platform. And I don't know if you guys have heard, but they might be discontinuing the 675 and replacing it with the 765. Well, guys, it's no Daytona 675, but it'll have to do. This thing is weird. Oh my god, this thing is weird.
You'll like this. It's got a lot of torque.
Does it? Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, guys, so it's definitely not the Daytona. Unfortunately, the dealer does not let anyone test drive the Daytona or the Speed Triple for, I guess, safety reasons, but we got the next best thing. Just kidding, this, I don't know. This thing is probably hella slow. Bonneville T120. Never heard of it. I don't really want to ride it, but let's see what it sounds like. I don't even know how to start the damn thing. Oh my god, this is slow. I can already tell this is slow. It does have ABS though, that's interesting. Interesting. So basically what the dealer told me was they don't let anybody test drive the Daytona or the Speed Triple just because it's a sport bike. Now, I call that profiling. Racial profiling, I don't know. I think it's a stupid rule. I don't know how they expect to sell them if they don't let people test drive them. My friend is on the, I think it's called the Tiger Adventure bike. It's a Tiger Adventure bike. He's right there. There he goes. Oh, come on, buddy. I'm gonna open this bike up, like redline the shit out of it and see how much, see what it's got. Come on, dude, go. Go, bro. What the heck you doing? Go. Actually, this bike does have some balls to it. It's pretty torquey. We're in 4th gear, 5th, 6th gear. This bike is not too bad. This bike is not too bad. We're going 70 at 3,000 RPMs. It's not too bad, and it's decently fast. The saving grace of this motorcycle, I think, is just its torque. It's super torquey, which, yeah, that's pretty much the only thing that makes it feel fast. Oh god, suspension test. Oh, yeah, on the Daytona, that would suck. On this, wasn't too bad. So first off, the feel of this motorcycle definitely just feels like a standard cruiser. So that's 85. I mean, it's decently fast. I think the torque kicks in on this motorcycle at like 4 grand, because below about 4,000 the bike, it's definitely not that fast. Or maybe about 3,500 RPMs, I don't know. But it definitely has torque right about at 4K, that's for sure. I'm super disappointed that they don't let us ride the Daytona. I was so excited for that. I think I might try to ride it out in Rapid, because, you know, that's where I go to school at, and the dealers out there are more motorcycle friendly. The dealer that I'm at right now has to deal with a lot of, I don't know, kids that are irresponsible, and they have to, you know, liability's big, so maybe when I'm out in Rapid, I can try to test drive the Daytona or the Speed Triple. This kid's got an Indian. Let's try to open it up again. It's not a slow motorcycle, actually. I was expecting it would suck, but you definitely have to hang on, I will say that. But comfort-wise, it feels good. I mean, it feels like a cruiser. Sick. That was like a Husqvarna, like old as heck bike. It definitely feels super comfortable. I don't have any complaints about it, really. The seat's obviously way more comfortable than a sport bike. I will say that the handling on this motorcycle is pretty much god-awful. I'm used to a sport bike, so obviously I'm gonna just expect the world out of a bike, handling wise and everything. This thing, I just feel like I cannot turn it at all. The geometry of the bike is just too weird. The riding position is nice, I will have to admit. I am not uncomfortable at all. It's an upright riding position. I can just relax. I don't have to lean on my hands or depend on my, you know, arm strength to keep my body up at all. I basically just feel like I'm sitting down in like a chair just riding a motorcycle, which is, it's kind of nice. I think I'm gonna title this this video Sport Bike Rider Rides Cruiser for like the first time, because I've really never rode any cruiser motorcycles, because I don't know, I just don't like them. I feel like I could own this motorcycle, it's just, I just don't feel like I would use it. You know, this motorcycle I feel like is built for just exactly what we're doing right now, just highway riding, going somewhere, getting from point A to point B. I don't know if I could have a whole lot of fun on this bike, especially out in the hills. I feel like I could not have that much fun with this motorcycle. I kind of like group rides though. I could kind of get used to a group ride. Go, bro, go. So we're coming to the end of the ride here, I think. My overall impressions of this bike, they're generally good. You know, it lacks in handling, that right off the bat. Like, there's no questions asked there. The power is pretty good on the bike, I will say. It definitely could use a little bit more. I mean, the torque is good. It's just, I think it could use a little bit more power. Comfort, I like the comfort. It's very comfortable. I'm not in any discomfort at all. You know, the seat's comfortable. I don't feel like my butt is gonna get, you know, sore after a while. It's a pretty comfortable motorcycle. When I get old, like, I don't know, 50 years old, you know, I might pick one up. Braking is decent. I'm definitely used to my sport bike brakes. These are not sport bike brakes. These are cruiser brakes. They're not terrible, but they're definitely not good. Suspension is also pretty dang good. It's cruiser suspension, so it's made for comfort, not performance or anything like that. I don't really have any complaints about it, but I guess it could be a little bit more stiff. And I'm a super light rider, so if they could make it a little bit more stiff, that would probably be nice. One last criticism I have of this bike would be the exhaust is not even an exhaust. It sounds so quiet. Throttle response is not very good either. I forgot to mention that. I wish I was on the bike in front of me. That motorcycle sounds a little bit better and a little bit faster. Little baby kickstand. Ooh!
Just like the...
Let's just sit in it. I'm gonna sit in this thing. Let's see. Let's see if I could even own this vehicular. Oh, okay. First of all, okay, scoot up the seat. Alright. This thing does feel fun.
If they put a motor in it, then...
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like the right size for you, though.
I don't see how a person bigger than me could drive this. Like, this is... Is that an Aprilia?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a half chub rocking right now.
Yeah. Okay. It's a nice bike.
Yeah, thanks. Have fun.
Jesus. This thing is sick. Oh. This feels so much better. Well guys, that did not go as planned. I was really looking forward to showing you guys the 2017 Triumph Daytona. Well guys, even though we didn't get to ride the Triumph, we still got to ride the Bonneville T120, so that was kind of cool. I was kind of impressed with the bike, but it's definitely not something that I would own at this point in my life. I was really looking forward to showing you guys the 2017 Triumph Daytona 675R and kind of comparing it with my 2007, but you know, that might happen at a later date. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even though it was a little different than, you know, my usual videos. I hope you guys still enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button below and subscribe, and I'll see you next Saturday.